wild, ancient bush. Locals call it Ala and Kocha, the land of hidden paths. Even the bravest warriors mark the ground with chalk before entering, praying they return with their mind intact. For in that bush lives a being whispered about from generation to generation, Obioma, the labyrinthine, a man with the body of a human, but whose chest, arms and back were carved with glowing living patterns of a labyrinth that moved as though alive. His heart beat inside a maze not of flesh, but of pathways of light. Each step he took caused the leaves around him to shift, twist and rearrange like puzzle pieces obeying him. Children heard the stories and shivered, but no one knew the real truth. No one knew his pain. Many seasons ago, Obioma was just a boy, strong, curious, full of laughter. His mother, Adana, sold palm oil at the weekly market, while his father was a respected hunter who could smell danger like a lion. But one thunder-filled night, everything changed. Obioma, then only 10, followed an eerie glow into the forest. Something called him, something ancient. At the banks of Obili River, he saw a shimmering figure of a woman made of flowing water and starlight. "Child of two destinies," she whispered. "Your village will soon drown in sorrow. Only one with a heart woven in paths can save them." Before he could flee, she touched his chest. A maze of burning light carved itself into his skin. He screamed as vines coiled around him, twisting his bones, knotting his spirit to the forest. When he woke, he was no longer fully human. He was the labyrinthine one, a guardian cursed to never return home. And so he vanished into Ala and Kocha, watching from the shadows while the world moved without him. Years passed. The forest grew wilder. Tales of the bush demon spread, until one sunrise, a young woman named Nena wandered into the forbidden bush. Her little brother Kachi had disappeared while fetching mushrooms. The villagers said,
"Leave him!"
This is the price for entering Alan Kocha.
Nena refused. Clutching a gourd of water and a wooden staff, she marched into the bush alone. At first, the forest tried to confuse her. Trees shifting, paths looping endlessly. But Nena kept moving, whispering prayers, calling her brother's name. She did not know that Obioma watched from the branches, silent as mist. At the 20th loop in the twisting path, she collapsed to her knees, exhausted and trembling. "Why do you keep coming?" A deep voice floated around her. She looked up. "Because my brother needs me." "You should not be here," the voice echoed. "This place eats hope." She lifted her chin and wiped her tears. "Then let it eat me." Something inside Obioma stirred. A warmth he hadn't felt in years. He stepped out of the shadows. Nena gasped. His skin glowed with moving patterns, swirling like rivers. His eyes carried centuries of silence, yet she did not run. "You're the guardian," she whispered. "Help me, please." Obioma hesitated. The curse forbade him from guiding humans, but something about her voice reached the center of his maze-like heart. At last he spoke softly. "I will help you." The bush itself was alive, reacting to Obioma's presence. Trees bent aside, vines uncurled. The earth hummed beneath their feet. As they walked, Nena studied him. "Do you ever miss home?" she asked. Obioma's chest glowed brighter. "Every moment." "Then why don't you go back?" He touched the markings on his skin. "Because a guardian who leaves his post brings disaster." Nena placed a gentle hand on his arm. "You're not a monster, Obioma." No words had pierced him so deeply in years. Soon, they reached the heart of Ala and Kocha, a vast clearing where the ground itself twisted into a giant labyrinth. At the center, little Kachi sat crying. But the moment Nena ran toward him, the labyrinth walls surged upward, towering high like angry serpents. Nena screamed. Obioma's markings burned with blue fire. "This is the final test," he whispered. The maze reacts to fear. He closed his eyes. The labyrinth answered him, twisting, trembling, fighting back. Sweat poured down his face as he forced sections of the maze to move, opening a narrow path for Nenna, but the strain tore at him. Every time he reshaped the maze, part of his soul burned. Still, he kept going. For the first time in years, he felt alive. Finally, with one last surge of light, he collapsed. But the maze parted like seawater. Nenna ran to her brother and hugged him tightly. She looked back at Obioma, breathless, emotional. "You saved us. Let me save you. Come home with us." Obioma shook his head weakly. "My curse binds me here." But Nenna knelt her.
Thank you for spending your time here. If you love this story, share, follow me and comment for the full story. Don't forget to like and subscribe.